The world is in the midst of an unfathomable crisis, and we ought to save it. It is predicted that at our current rate, by 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than marine life. This is a shocking statistics if we come to think about it, because 2050 is just some 28 years from now. And this is becoming an uprising epidemic of the future. But I see this problem as a slow-timed bomb, which is to say, just makes the situation a whole lot worse because the problem is slowly building. But when it hits, its effects will be so drastic that it is beyond our imagination. Hello everyone, my name is SHRIMAN JHA from AS Level Science, and as you may already know, the topic I'm going to be talking about for the next couple of minutes is the microplastic epidemic. So let us start off by understanding what microplastics are exactly, so that we all are on the same page. Microplastics are all kinds of plastic that are between 1 nanometer to 5 millimeters in size. They are in existence due to two main reasons. Firstly, they are manufactured that way. These kind of manufactured microplastics are called primary microplastics, and they are manufactured for commercial use in cosmetics, tea bags, glitters, and the list can go on and on. And the second type of microplastic is the secondary microplastic. These kind of microplastics are formed from the breakdown of larger plastic material like plastic bottles. The breakdown is due to the exposure of environmental factors such as the sun's radiation and the ocean waves. I don't know how many of you have been to the beach and noticed those tiny multicolored pieces in the sand. If you haven't, next time you visit, do observe meticulously. You will be surprised at its frequency. Those tiny multicolored pieces in the sand are the largest of the microplastics. The smallest go unseen to the naked eye. Now you might be thinking, but we already have a plastic pollution to deal with, so why bring in this discussion of microplastic and inhibit our current discussions about plastic? Rather, the microplastic problem is used to show the gravity of the situation. When we go out on the street, you wouldn't have to cross 100 meters to see plastic pollution. And now it seems as if the plastic pollution is even at the microscopic scale. This shows that we are far, far behind in progress. And it is not that these microplastics just lie there in the oceans harmlessly. They have infiltrated the Earth's ecosystem, most of which is our water bodies. 51 trillion, let me say that again, 51 trillion microplastic pieces are floating about in the ocean alone. And this figure is just a measured estimate. So therefore, the real value is going to be much larger than that. And this makes it very easy for zooplanktons to feed on them. These zooplanktons are fed on by small fishes, and these fishes by larger ones, and the food chain goes on and on and on, and eventually makes its way on, yes, you guessed it, our dinner plates, which we eat and obviously have several negative effects on your body. This is something that has been going on for quite a while now, because nearly all adults and 8 in every 10 babies have BPA, which is a very common plastic additive in their body. This is a perfect example of bioaccumulation and biomagnification. So you could say, oh well, there is too much of microplastic in meat and all, so I'll just stop taking in meat. Well, you are right, to some extent. You will stop taking in a certain amount of microplastic, but that doesn't mean it has completely stopped. Microplastics are virtually everywhere, from honey to salt to more alarmingly, water. Yes, the water that we drink. And what is even more shocking is the statistic. In every liter of drinking water, there is an average of 4.34 microplastic particles. So yes, the problem will continue to exacerbate until the crux of the matter is resolved. So what can we do? It is simple. If everyone can change their lifestyle ever so slightly, it can make a huge impact. This problem is a collective one. So is the solution. So try to be an example for those around you and grow awareness of this issue till this issue reaches the authorities that can take actions on a larger scale. I mean, you could start with something very basic, such as removing quotidian single-use plastic from your life. It can be really hard. As we all know, plastic is such a versatile material. But always think about how the future of humanity rests on our shoulders. It will be really nice to see our people boycotting plastic bags and carry bags and carrying along their own cloth bags, as well as shops and other organizations selling their products in biodegradable bags. These minor details can make a huge difference. To conclude, I would encourage you all to pledge to at least try and remove this atrocity. Your future lies in your hand and time is running out. I hope you have learned a lot from this video and I hope you will work towards this atrocity. Thank you for watching this video.